Let's make it a good day.
Today on The Jason Show, Seacrest out for real. A shocking announcement on Live. Ryan is leaving Kelly and Ryan. We have the deets in the hot dish. Then, it's a new look at the live-action Little Mermaid, including our first peek at Melissa McCarthy's Ursula. And our special guests, JoJo Siwa and her group Xomg Pop are live in our studio. The Jason Show starts right now. Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah.
Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. And welcome. Hey, everybody. Welcome to The Jason Show. I'm Jace. Say hello to my sidekick sister. Get the mark, everyone. Howdy. Full house today. Full house. And they aren't here for us. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. We have a full house, and 72% of the audience isn't here for us. That's all right.
We get it.
They are here for our special guest. JoJo Siwa's in the house with her group. That's right. Look, they're so, I haven't met him yet, but executive producer Jeff and everyone that's come into contact said they're so delightful, they're so nice. And what cracks me up about days like this, you know, the Jason Show, we're in our 8th year, and but I've been at Fox 9 for almost 23 years. We've seen a lot of stars go through here. We've had Zac Efron and Emma Thompson, Emilio. I mean, we could go on. Anyway, you can always tell when there's a big star in our building because everyone loses their minds.
Yep.
Everyone. And then we call them the upstairs people. Our building is there's two layers to our building. And the first layer are the creatives. And then upstairs, the bean counters. And they count the money. Like, you know that cartoon with Scrooge McDuck when they're sitting on a pile of money? That's what they're doing.
Yep.
But they don't know who we are. Nobody upstairs, they don't know our name. They call her Samantha. They have no idea who she is. But then they all come down. When there's a star, they come down for 2 reasons. Free food and celebrities. That's the only reason we see any of those people. And so today, JoJo walks in with her group, Xomg Pop, and our newsroom is made up of little cubicles, okay? And let me tell you, it looked like a scene from The Lion King. This is what everyone did when they walked through. This is what everyone did when they walked through the newsroom. Leo, take 5. Seriously. People, producers that say maybe 7 words a year popped up like meerkats.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to figure out who the hell is here today. So you know they're big. We can't wait. I can't wait to meet them. Did you meet them yet?
Yes, my desk is right by the conference room where everyone's hanging out, and everyone was congregating there like I had free tacos or something. I was like, "Does you all want to talk to me today?" That's interesting.
Yeah.
It's interesting. That doesn't happen regularly.
Right? Any other day, no one wants to talk to us in this building. Nobody.
I get it though. Those girls, Xomg Pop, they're so adorable and they have so much energy.
Yeah.
They're so talented. And I love JoJo.
I know you
her
love
mom.
JoJo.
I loved them on Dance Moms. I'm aging myself, but I used to dance. My mom used to own a dance studio, so we watched that show religiously.
Yeah.
And she was such a little spunky Spitfire crackajack. I just love her.
Yeah.
So it's really cool to see her like be very successful.
And then the moms are here, and you know I'm a boy that loves his mother, so I love that JoJo's mom's here, and yeah, I love that. We'll get a shot in the there. And one more And one more thing, because JoJo is really fashionable and I'm not, but Leo, pull out. I did wear my
God, he's
sparkly.
stretching.
I did wear my sparkly.
Do you need help?
Ooh.
I think
Hello,
his pants just
48. Oh, God.
Did something just rip?
I hurt my back. Okay, that's coming up a little bit later, but you know how we start the show. Leo, activate the hot dish. Here we go. Hot topics, Minnesota style. Here we go. Breaking news within the last 2 hours on Live with Kelly Lee and Ryan Lee. Ryan is out of there. Surprised the heck out of me. Seacrest out. He announced the news on the show today. He has been there for 6 seasons. After Ryan leaves, the show, they didn't waste any time. It was like, Ryan, say goodbye, and then we're going to talk about what we're doing. After Ryan leaves this spring, the show is going to be rebranded Live with Kelly and Mark, as in Mark Consuelos, Kelly's husband, and former co-star on All My Kids. Ryan will leave, like I said, this spring, sometime this spring, as he gets ready for the 21st season of American Idol. He's still going to do his radio show. He's still going to do Dick Clark's Rockin' New Year's Eve, Rockin' Eve, and then he has his foundations. Mm-hmm. I was surprised by this, but I watched the full announcement. At first, I got to tell you, I put the aluminum foil hat on, and I thought, you know, and I'm not a big conspiracy theory guy. We have enough of those. But I did, and I went, is there something fishy? Mm-hmm. No, I watched the full 7-minute announcement. Nothing fishy. Look, as much as Ryan does a lot, he's also human. And you do all of those jobs coast to coast for years, it takes a toll. Mm-hmm. And he's an LA guy, and he moved to New York to do this. I think he was only supposed to be there 3 years.
Right.
That was his initial contract.
I 100% agree at first because it was such a surprise. It was
fishy.
Like, what happened now? Because of what happened with Michael, supposedly there was drama in his exit when Michael Strahan left. So you just kind of assumed that. But no, I think you're right. He's just like, I'm tired, girl.
And it's a really smart business move, executive producer-wise, like ABC, who owns the show. Mm-hmm. This is going to be a seamless transition. They know what they're doing. Obviously, the research, people love Mark.
Yes.
They're not going to see, they're the #1 rated daytime show. Mm-hmm. That's not going to change next year with Mark. It's not. Congratulations to all involved. Moving on. I know it's one of my favorite Disney movies. I'm talking The Little Mermaid, and the live-action remake of The Little Mermaid is going to come out later this spring. Disney dropped a slightly longer teaser of the trailer, and keep an eye out because you might see a villain. Look.
Out of the sea, wish I could be part of that
So what just happened was we accidentally cut that off before you actually saw Ursula. And we have these computers that if Leo plays it again, he gets shocked. So we can't.
Leo, you're in so much trouble.
No, I love Leo. We all make mistakes. We all
Killed the punchline.
No, he didn't know. Like Leo's an adult. Why would he think we would need to see Ursula? Hallie, thank you. That's the whole point, audience, right? Ma'am, you want to go in the control room and yell at Leo? Go ahead, yeah. Yeah, he won't talk back, I know. Halle Bailey stars as Ariel. Daveed Diggs plays Sebastian. Jacob Tremblay, remember him, as Flounder. And she was great to look at, Melissa McCarthy's Ursula.
Trust us.
Hey, look, here's the deal. As long as the JoJo segments go well, I don't care.
It's fine.
I don't care. Next in the dish, Bethany, the JoJo Siwa people are thinking to themselves, why the hell are we at this show? What the hell are we doing here? Bethany Frankel, next in the dish, doesn't hold back her opinions. She never does. That's why people like her. And this week on her podcast, this is great. She opened up her feelings on Martha Stewart. So if you don't know, here's the backstory. Bethany was a contestant on The Apprentice. This is actually Bethany's canceled talk show. But Bethany was a contestant on Martha Stewart's version of The Apprentice way back in 2005. Bethany says there was a series of misunderstandings and awkward moments between the two that poisoned all potential friendliness. So Bethany on the podcast said that the two have run into each other since then, and it's never pleasant. And you know how sometimes stars or even like people that you run into and you're like, hello, you know what I mean? And you're like quietly biatchy, you know what I mean? I guess they are outwardly
rude.
Like they nitpick each other. Like Martha would go up to Bethany and go, how's your talk show? Oh, it was canceled. You know what I mean? It was like, they don't even hide their disdain for each other.
It's great. This is like the thing that we normal people to go to Target and you've got your cart and you're going down the aisle and then that person rounds the aisle and you're like,
oh, the person you don't like.
Yeah, you just go down the other aisle even though it's out of your way.
Yes.
Like, did you see her?
There's people that you wish you could say things to in a cocktail party, you know? But Bethany and Martha, I guess, say it to each other. Okay, we're gonna go find Ursula, get our act together, and we'll be back right after this. Back in a moment. Welcome back to the show. When do you put on lotion?
Puts on the lotion.
Again, the JoJo people are really wondering why they're here. When do you put on lotion? Before the shower or after? The reason you'll find out why I'm asking in our late night rewind.
I'm a no-lotion type of individual, but my skin was a little dry this morning, so I call out to them in front of the mirror. I called to the bedroom. I said, Molly, do you put lotion on before or after the shower? And she laughed. And then there was a long pause, and she said, that was a joke, right? And I go, yeah. And then she storms into the bathroom. She goes, oh my God, are you serious? You don't know to put the lotion on after the shower? And I said, it seems like it makes more sense to put it on before so it really gets in there, because if you're wet, you know, it kind of slides off. And now she's mad. She's like at 100% mad. She says, if you put it on before the shower, it washes off. And I said, I don't know, when my skin is dry, I think it might soak it up more. And that turned into, are you seriously telling me how to put lotion on? And I said, no, I'm just trying to figure out the best method, the best way to do this. Well, I looked it up, and according to the internet, according to my chatbot AI, turns out the best time to do it is after the shower. It's after the shower. While you are...
It is the best time. It's the only time. I know. It's the only time, right?
That's like such a married argument, and the wife is always right for these reasons. Like, are we not? Because like my husband would go, do you put it on before you shower? And I'd be like, Jordan, come on, don't waste the Jergens.
Well, I don't have a wife, so yeah.
Happy life?
What? He doesn't have a wife? Anyway, next in the dish, Hollywood is remembering an icon this morning. Raquel Welch died. She was 82 years old. She's been a star since 1966 when she appeared in Fantastic Voyage and 1 Million Years BC. Then she kind of poked fun at her reputation decades later in '97 on Seinfeld. Look at this.
You are a fraud, Dr. Tarnower. You haven't even been to Scarsdale.
Miss Welch.
Who are you?
Well, I'm Cosmo Kramer. I'm one of the producers.
Hello. Sydney. No. No, I told you I don't want to do that. If you bring it up again, I'll feed your genitals to a wolf. Kids, you're still here.
Well, Miss Welch, I do need to talk to you about a little problem regarding your performance.
What kind of problem?
Well, it seems that due to the vagaries of the production parameters vis-a-vis the fragmenting of the audience due to cable television, carnivals, water parks.
Out with it.
Well, you're fired because you don't use your arms when you tap dance. You're like a gorilla out there. I gotta go.
So she was, you know, she's on that list of the biggest sex symbols of the 20th century, right up there with Marilyn and James Manfield. And then, you know, she pivoted and always remained. But I will tell you a really quick thing before we get to Dax. And I don't know if Dax had a similar experience. Raquel Welch is one of two people. One of my BFFs, Hey Haley, is the executive producer of Good Day LA. And I guess Raquel Welch is one of two people that Haley banned from the show because Raquel Welch went into the control room like that audience member almost did a few minutes ago and yelled at the crew.
What?
Because she didn't like her lighting. And Haley basically said, get the blank out of the control room and canceled the appearance. Yeah, it's juicy. You can't do that. I mean, we were getting ready to yell at Leo, but still, yeah.
Different.
Yeah. Our hot dish now continues with our insider to the stars. Please welcome from the Hollywood Raw podcast, Dax Holt. Hi, Dax.
Hello, buddy. Good morning. Good morning, audience. Nice and loud today. I love it.
What? Dax, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry, what?
I said good morning, audience. Nice and loud today. I love it.
Well, yeah, we have JoJo Siwa in the house there, my friend. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm lying, Dax. They're just here for you. That's right.
Yes.
Hey, tell them who you chatted with this week.
So I actually chatted with my co-host Adam this week because he covers all of the big parties from Super Bowl. So he was in Arizona this last week, hitting up all the different parties, talking with all the different celebrities. And so I was like, I want you to be the guest this week so I can talk to you, debrief about what the heck went down in Arizona, because he did interviews with Shaq, he did interviews with the Bella twins, I mean, just on and on and on, Josh Richardson. But the funny part was, so he normally gets credentialed for all these big parties. So he goes in and he does the interviews and he's like, so this year was a little different. I didn't get credentialed for most parties, so I had to sneak in. So he went through and he was telling me about how he was like sneaking into all the parties to get onto the red carpet to be able to do the interviews. And it was really funny, making me laugh because he was in the middle of an interview with Josh Richards. And basically someone noticed that he wasn't supposed to be there and ended up kicking him out in the middle of his interview.
Really?
And then he said he saw Josh at the Sports Illustrated party, or Fanatics party a couple days later, and Josh was like, hey, saw you got kicked out of the party. How did that go for you? And so he has the funniest stories about his interactions with these celebrities and what happened behind the scenes, things that you didn't know happened during the Super Bowl, like party time. There were some football players that kind of were angry on one of the red carpets, so we talked about that and how the publicist kind of shut down the story after it went public. They shut it down. Just really good moments. He's just fun to talk to sometimes with all the craziness he gets into in his life.
Absolutely, we love it. Okay, Dax, I gotta go. I gotta get to JoJo. I love you. I love you.
Later, man.
Hi, buddy. Subscribe to Dax Podcast. You can find Hollywood Raw wherever you get your podcasts. Next in the hot dish, times they are a-changin'. 2023 is expected to be the year that all of us grown-ups, U.S. adults, will spend more time watching digital video platforms than what you're watching right now, traditional television. According to the good folks at Insider Intelligence, linear TV, again, what you're watching me on, is expected to be surpassed by its digital counterpart this year. Not in 2 years, not in 5 years, like this year. Finish watching this show if you could, please. Thank you. Netflix and YouTube are neck and neck leaders when it comes to preferred platforms. Live sporting events shifting to streaming is also pushing the numbers away from traditional TV. Amazon signed a deal with NFL. Apple TV signed a deal with MLB. Look at me knowing the.
I'm very impressed
Look at that!
right
My
now.
goodness, I'm talking
Like,
sports.
who is this?
But this is where we're going.
Right.
We've seen this. We saw this 5 years ago, and now it's here.
I wonder if YouTube TV is considered part of that bubble as YouTube. Do you
Good
know what
question,
I mean?
yeah.
Because I think a lot of people get this, what you're watching right now on YouTube TV now, too. I mean, that's how I watch it. So.
Well, that's how you, and people watch shows like this and late night shows in little chunks.
Right.
Like today, you're going to probably just watch the chunk with JoJo.
We know.
And maybe that Little Mermaid preview. But other than that, then you're going to fast forward.
Try to find Ursula.
We don't want to spoil.
Yeah.
See, we'll spin it. Leo didn't want to spoil it for you, so that's a good way to spin it, Jeff. But no, all kidding aside, I'm in the business. I know I consume shows in chunks. I watch a bit from The Daily Show, and I do it for the show too, but unless it's a drama like The Last of Us. But again, I don't even turn on my regular TV anymore. I just turn on Apple TV and go to all my streamers.
Yeah, it's not surprising.
Time to meet our next JVIP of the week. Today, it's one of our viewers from Seattle. Hello, Seattle. Kim Peterson. Hi, Kim. She says you showed up on my TV unannounced, and I was like, "What the heck?" Yeah, my family has the same reaction. You and the whole crew have grown on me so much that I now watch every day in Seattle, and I can't even remember what show you replaced that I was so mad about. You're like an extension to my friends group, and I have to remind myself that you actually have no idea who I am. I recently went on vacation and missed having the show every day. I'm hoping to get a chance to see you when you visit Seattle this summer. Does Kim know something I don't know?
I didn't know.
Are we going to Seattle?
I think we're going to Seattle. That's right. Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Kim gets a Jason Shum mug. She's also entered to win the monthly grand prize. That includes being a VIP guest in our audience, a $150 gift card to Becker Furniture World, and our brand new sponsor, we love them, a $150 gift card to the Institute of Advanced Aesthetics. I love it. They're aesthetics and they're advanced. Okay, get ready. I'm done now. The reason you're here when we come back. Back in a moment. Coming up. Live in our studio, pop culture phenom JoJo Siwa is live in our studio, and she's brought along her hit music group before their appearance at the Mall of America. This is gonna be fun. And she's a blast too. Coco is back with a vegan cookie that's about to hit big. That and more when we come back. If only they were cheering for us, right, Kendall? That's right. Welcome back. She's a singer, dancer, actress, named one of Time Magazine's 100 most influential people in the world. We all saw her make history on the show Dancing with the Stars, and she's a major force on social media with tens of millions and millions of followers. Now, JoJo Siwa is helping to create the next big pop music group. Look at this. That's right. Xomg Pop. That group created by JoJo and her beautiful mom on the Peacock show Siwa's Dance Pop Revolution. Ladies and gentlemen, JoJo Siwa. We won't do an awkward one again. That was so awkward. Thank you for being here. Oh. Okay, Okay.
like babies in that clip.
Oh, seriously?
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's crazy. It was like less than 2 years ago, but they just look so little.
Can we just say a real moment? JoJo and I had the most awkward, like, greeting shake. I went up and we went like,
It was like, I went, then you didn't go, then I was like, okay, we're not doing it, and then you went back, and then
I grabbed right here. I'm like, what are we doing?
And then finally he was like, this is awkward.
This is
nice
awkward,
to
and we
meet
did it
you.
again. We did it again.
Great, it's
Thank
great.
you for being here.
Oh my gosh, thank you for having me. Thank you for having my kids. We're all very
Oh my God,
excited.
I'm not kidding. Everyone, I think these lights are being powered by their energy today. Seriously.
It's insane.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
This building feels different, and I've been in it for 20-some years.
Minnesota feels different.
Minnesota feels different right now, yeah. How does it feel like, okay, so you have your success, but now you're kind of, you and your mom are kind of, you know what I mean?
No,
what does
totally.
that feel like?
It's creating the next generation, and it really does feel so special because I'm growing up. You know what I mean? I'm 19. I'm almost 20, which is wild to me. I know, right? It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I can now officially
Wait till
say,
48.
Ha!
Yes.
I'm gonna officially be able to say I've been doing it for a decade in a couple months. So it's wild, but to now have me be able to be an adult, but still have these perfect little kiddos that are just owning this world and owning this kid space and setting an example for the next generation. You know, I was their generation and now they're this generation. It's magical.
Because your mom's here. We love your mom. How did this idea come up?
She's the best.
I'm a boy that loves his mom, so
we always say like it wouldn't be possible without her, like we would never.
But you've been in the business now a decade. It's all about how you're raised. You've seen a lot of stars and young stars. You have a great foundation because of that lady right over there.
Absolutely. No, I credit almost everything to my mom. I mean, of course, I give myself like a hair of credit, but it would be impossible without her, and it's crazy. Believe it or not, I've been a singer for the last 10 years, but I just started vocal lessons like 2 weeks ago.
Did you?
Yeah. I've had a really bad mental block with vocal lessons, and so I just finally was like, I gotta jump over the hurdle, and I jumped over the hurdle.
You did?
I did, literally 2 weeks ago. Thank you. But I was talking to my vocal coach, and we were talking about different child stars and their moms and how it really does make a difference.
Huge.
And all moms are the same. Of like we were talking about Ariana Grande's mom, and I was like, yep, my mom's the exact same as her. Same as her.
What was it like? So the vocal lessons, you guys were on America's Got Talent, and you've been in front of cameras
of course.
For a decade, but that was different because it's not just you up there. You are with what was that? We're looking at it right now.
Oh, my baby's on AGT.
Yes. How did you feel watching that?
Okay, so what? Okay, you know how like moms live vicariously through their kids sometimes? So one of my like dreams in the world since I was like 7 was to be on America's Got Talent.
Really?
And like, okay, I don't have a talent that like should go on America's Got Talent. You know what I mean? Like I can sing, I can dance, I can put on a show, but it's not an America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so
you can't juggle plates or
yeah,
anything.
No, exactly. But my girl group is so special, the way that they sing and dance, that their talent's able to go on America's Got Talent. So I was literally sitting on the side of the stage just being like, oh, they're living my dream, this is amazing.
Were you nervous? Were you like the mom, or were you just in control?
I have a problem where I do the dance with them and I make facials with them. So I'm on the side of the stage and I'm like, I am their dance mom. But no, I don't get nervous anymore. When I was on Dance Moms back in the day, I was always so nervous all the time. And when I left the show, I thought to myself, I was like, well, what do I remember? And I was like, I remember being nervous. I remember being scared. And so now I tell myself, I don't want to remember anything else like that. I just want to remember fun and happy and excitement. And so that's what I do with every project now.
I was just,
It's better. It's better than being nervous.
We have just a few minutes. I wanted to ask you, because like the reaction in the front row, what is it, because you're 19, you're going to be 20, what does it feel like? And this seems like a very woo-woo question, but
no, it's...
what does it feel like to know when I read that line that you're one of the most influential people on the planet, I would imagine, can you even take that in? You know what I mean? Do you realize the influence that you have?
It's interesting because yes and no. I realize as I'm getting older the past influence that I had, but I'm not realizing the current and the future, if that makes sense. So I look back and I was named Times 100 in 2020, so I was only 16 or 17. And so like at the time I didn't really know what a big deal it was, but now that I'm 19, I look back at that and I'm like, whoa. You know what I mean? And when I came out to the world, I was a baby, I was 17. And at the time I was like, yeah, great, that's who I am. But now I look back at that and I'm like, whoa, like, whoa.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's wild.
Can I say, it's actually a great way to end. We should just talk to her for like 18 hours. But anyway, but can I say, I'm glad we'll end this part of the conversation here. As somebody who grew up in the 80s and 90s, and I came out publicly, I said if I was going to do TV, even if it cost me jobs, I was never not going to be myself.
Yeah, of course.
But that happened in my 20s. So from me, I'll represent people my age and younger. We love the bridges that you are building for people coming after you. And I hope you realize what important work you're really doing.
Thank you so much.
I mean, you really are. If nothing else, I hope that resonates, and I hope you take it in, because it's monumental what you're doing. Just people seeing you on television. I didn't have a JoJo, and life probably would have been easier if I had. So you are making life easier, and what the hell's better than that? You know what I mean? Seriously.
Honestly, nothing. Life is hard.
Life is very hard.
And if we can just make it that much easier, it's worth it.
It's worth it. You know what else is worth it? Sticking around, because she's not going anywhere. That's right.
Stand right here.
That's right here. No, we're going to go over there, but.
Oh, we're going over there.
Yeah, Xomg Pop is here. All 6 members will be performing next. Head to itsjojosiwa.com for all things JoJo. We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everybody. Stay with us. Okay. Now. I think we're moving over here. And we're back. Well, that's right. Well, six young girls are ready to hit it big on the pop music scene. The debut album from Xomg Pop, great name, by the way.
Thank you.
Called Party Like a Pop Star, comes out in a few weeks. And they're holding a huge album release party at one of my favorite places on earth, the Mall of America, on Saturday. Welcome the members of Xomg Pop, everyone. Okay, JoJo, do you want to introduce everybody?
Yes, of course. So this is Dallas. We got Dallas.
Hi, Dallas. I love that name.
Right? We got Kinley.
Hi, Kinley.
Leah.
Hi, Leah.
That's Tiny T.
Hi, Tiny T.
Bella.
Bella.
And last but definitely not least, we got Brooklyn.
Hi, Brooklyn. Okay. Can you do your thank you? Do that again. That is, we have a thank you. That's perfect. You know what we call that here? The Kendall. That's what Kendall does. That's right. She does that right there. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna go over here.
You go over there.
I want to talk to some. Okay, what does it feel like? You guys are pop stars. I mean, that's fun, right? I'll start with you.
Yes, it is so amazing to be like pop stars because like you get to wear like these fabulous costumes and like perform and stuff, and it's just so much fun, and I'm so grateful to be with my besties.
Imagine you
okay,
just spend every day with them. It's amazing.
I love all of you. You're okay. But what for you? How does this feel?
It feels so amazing just to be with all you girls, get to perform on stage, and get to practice in rehearsals, have so much fun when we're doing stuff, and it's, yeah.
Oh, y'all have good parents. Y'all have really good.
Very good.
Okay, we gotta, really quick though. Have you ever been to the Mall of America?
No, I've never been there. They have, but I haven't yet. And I'm ready.
There's an amusement park inside the mall.
We're actually going today, and I'm so excited.
Okay. Can they just stay here? I mean, I love them. Okay, I'm gonna shut up and get out of the way. I know, Jeff's like, get out of the way. Ladies and gentlemen, Xomg Pop.
Good
Take it
luck.
away.
Party, party, party like a pop star. Party, party, party like a pop star. Party, party, party like a pop star. Party, party, party. With the spotlight, we're coming in hot, giving good vibes for all that we got. VIPs, we're living that life. Every day's the day to party, party, party like. Sacuda la alfombra roja, esto se prende la hora. VIPs, we're living that life. Every day's the day to party, party, party like. We're here, we got the feeling. Don't even need a reason. It's all up to us. It's all just because we bring the good times wherever we go. We're gonna party, party, party like a pop star. Live it up and show 'em all who we are. Let's pick up the mood with superstar vibes and kick up the groove. Let's rock it all night. And party, party, party like a pop star. Shining 'cause we want it and we won't stop. Ready to go and start the show. Every day's another chance to party, party, party like a pop star. Party, party, party like a pop star. Party, party, party like a pop star. Party, party, party. Shaking new boots, 'cause that's what we do. Feeling so good to dance in these shoes. VIPs, we're living that life. Every day's the day to party, party, party like. It's your birthday, the last day of school. Like it's a Thursday, whatever, it's cool. It's all up to us. It's all just because we bring the good times. Say nothing but party, party, party like a pop star. Live it up and show 'em all who we are. Let's pick up the mood with superstar vibes and kick up the groove. Let's rock it all night. And party, party, party like a pop star. Shining 'cause we want it and we won't stop. Ready to go and start the show. Every day's another chance to party, party, party like a pop star. Party, party, party like a pop star. Party, party, party like a pop star. Party, party, party.
Seriously, you all are great. Oh my God. I'm coming tomorrow to see you.
Yes, please do.
Don't miss their album release party this Saturday at the Mall of America. There's a free concert and at 1, and then a meet and greet following that. The first 300 people in line get a free swag bag. Head to xomgpop.com for more information. One more time for JoJo and the group, everybody. We're going to take a break. We'll be back right after this. Back in a moment. Thank you, guys. Can I get a picture with all of you? Come on, let's do it. Okay. Welcome back. We all just feel like a rush of energy after that. Yeah, they were great. Our next guest has turned her love of cooking vegan food into the mainest cookies you ever did see. Give it up for the founder of the Baddest Cookies, my friend. I love her. It's Coco Loud. Hi, Coco.
Hey, Jason.
It's
I
good
missed you so much.
I missed you, Coco. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too. Guess what? I got a special batch of cookies heading your way. Just for you, the Baddest Cookies, just for Jason.
Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Okay, we've been with you for a while. How did this idea come up, Coco?
Well, actually, I have been baking since I was a child. And
Yeah.
so my late grandma, God rest her soul, but she got 87 wonderful years on this earth. But that's something that I'll always take with me is learning how to bake. And I used to bake and sell for a lot of NFL and NBA families. But when I went plant-based, I said, how do I take this cookie to the next level? And then that's when I turned it vegan, came into the Baddest Cookies ever. And right now I have 2 restaurants that are interested, that's celebrity-backed, and carrying my cookies.
I love that. And you know, it's one of the things, you and I had that in common. My papa and grandma, I'm a Southern boy too, taught me how to make biscuits. So I connect with you there. There's nothing better than that. Okay, so tell us about the cookies.
Man, okay, so every time people taste these cookies, they're like, are you serious? This is the best cookie I've ever had. and they're vegan. I'm like, absolutely, I got you. So I'm looking forward to bringing these cookies out nationwide. They've already been in the mouths of a lot of celebrities that's in love with them. So I am super excited to bring them your way. However, today I do have a recipe that includes some cookie dough, and I think I'm gonna wow you because they are cookie dough cheesecake bars. Are you ready for this?
Oh, yeah. You start. Take it away. Make these bars.
So you're gonna wanna start with your favorite cookie dough. Now, if you don't have the Baddest cookie dough, that is fine. Just go ahead and use your favorite brand of cookie dough. We're gonna put it in a prepared lined pan. Now, I love my nails. I'm a huge girly girl. So I like to use a measuring cup to press the cookie dough down because you gotta protect the nails, right? You don't wanna mess this up. They match with your outfit. Who wants to do that? So if you don't have gloves or you're cooking at home, you're just gonna press that down, get it all nice and spread out. We're gonna do a little bit of TV magic. We're gonna pretend that this is spread out. That's how we do, right, Jason?
That's right, TV magic.
TV magic. Okay, so your cheesecake dough is so simple and quick. You get your cheesecake, you get your cream cheese, you add in some egg. Now, if you are vegan, you're gonna wanna leave that egg out, but if you're not vegan, because I am vegetarian, you can go ahead and put that egg in, put in some sugar and a little bit of vanilla. Now, here's my tip with the vanilla. Please get a good vanilla. I feel like a good vanilla is gonna make or break your recipe. Did you know that?
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
And you know that you can make your own vanilla, right?
Yeah, I don't do it, but
tried it?
I've tried it and I failed miserably, but that's a topic for a different day. Yeah.
I'm gonna help you make it. One of these days I'm gonna come back because it uses tequila or vodka. So, I mean, who doesn't like that? And
exactly.
Vanilla beans, that's all you need. So we're just gonna mix this really quick. Get this nice and creamy.
Okay.
Sometimes you gotta help the blender out. You gotta go like this.
Well, let's do this. Hey, should we do reveal on the other side? Let's do this. Coco, you mix it up. We got to take a break. We'll come back and reveal it on the other side, okay?
Got you.
You keep mixing. We'll be right back with Coco right after this. Welcome back, friends. Okay. We're back with Coco. Okay, Coco, we have just a few seconds. Let's see those bars.
Oh my goodness, Jason, look.
Oh, those look so good. You send those to me too. Can people?
I will. I got to see how they hold up. I might have to bring them to you in person one day, right?
Absolutely. Are the recipes on your site, right, Coco?
Yep, I'll make sure it's up on the site, Jason, just for you.
Perfect. We love you. Thank you, Coco. For more information, follow Coco on Instagram by searching Coco Loud. We'll be right back in a moment. Welcome back. Fun show. But now it's come to an end. And that means it's time for the surprise goodbye. You know how this works. We don't know what's in this segment until right now. How far would you go to get your favorite Easter candy? Probably not as far as one guy did. A man in London is accused of stealing nearly 200,000 Cadbury cream eggs. Police say he used a stolen truck to steal a trailer containing the eggs. He's now facing jail time. No one is quite sure what he was planning to do with all those cream eggs. That's disgusting. I don't even like one of them.
I mean, I would do it for the Reese's ones. You know the Reese's
The
Pieces
Reese's I would
eggs?
too. Yeah.
Oh, I could maybe do that.
Hey, on behalf of all of us, we want to thank our guests. They were just as nice. Those girls, they were
sweet as peaches.
They were sweet as peaches. And the parents, again, they were raised right. Go see them and support them on Saturday at the Mall of America. It's great. And if you want tickets to our show, go to eventbrite.com and search for The Jason Show. Tomorrow, it's another Stephanie Hansen takeover, and Kendall, Ted, and I are doing a frozen pizza taste test. What will win? You'll find out. But right now, that's going to do it for us. If you're a kid that's being bullied, you go out there and be yourself, because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Thanks, everybody. Have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow. Woo!